Support for the Daniel Profeta Show comes from viewers like you on Patreon. Thank you so much. Seriously, without you, I couldn't do this. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Underrated Analog Horror, the only show on YouTube where we bring to you the coolest of new or underrated analog horror that has less than 100,000 views. I'm your host, Daniel Profeta, and thank you so much for joining me. Tonight, we've got a video series called Alta Paradisus by the YouTube channel Elite. Let's just go ahead and subscribe to them really quick. The people who recommended this said that it was like an underwater analog horror, kind of has elements of thalassophobia in it, and I don't know, I haven't really seen an analog horror yet that really draws from that well of inspiration. So I, for one, am excited. I hope you are as well. Thank you so much for joining me. And what do you think? Are we ready? We ready to get started? Plague Doctor says we're ready to get started, so I think we are ready, in fact, to get started. Here we go. The first video is called the Trident Project, and we're going to be watching the entire series that is out so far. There's 9 videos. They're all pretty short, and we're just going to keep going through it, basically. Here we go. In 1949, the Soviet Union detonated their first nuclear device in Kazakhstan. 12 months later, they started designing nuclear submarines in France and hastily testing them. The first one was tested in private. The first one was tested in private in the Okhotsk. I'm gonna be mispronouncing stuff. In the sea, and assumed the NATO assigned name. Apologies. Paradisus. One second. Trident Project. All documented tests. Interesting. So it's a nuclear bomb. Kind of like Godzilla. The first test resulted in catastrophic failure. The Paradisus suffered a reactor malfunction, causing the deaths of over 80 crewmates on board. The radioactive waste spread to the nearby island, contaminating the rivers and water sources. The inhabitants of the island suffered terrible malformations after drinking river water. The following are photographs taken of many of the victims coming into contact with the contaminated water. Oh, damn. That sucks. I'm sorry. Marilyn Manson? Sorry. Trident Project test map. Again. Okay. Oh, shit. All right, so we tried again. We saw what happened the first time, and we decided let's do it again. The next test was a successful run and resulted in the new and improved Paradisus 2. Although it was successful, it once again spread radioactive waste into the water. The water around the island had diluted after many months, but brought radiation into local aquatic bodies, mutating the wildlife. The following is a photograph taken in April 1950 of an unknown life form found in... Ooh... Oh, I like that a lot. The locals referred to these things as sea swords. After 3 to 4 months, all of them had died, but the radiation persisted. Are we talking about the locals or the sea swords that had died? The first 2 subs led to terrible results, and the Soviets did everything they could to maximize the safety and efficiency, leading to the creation of Paradisus 3. Is it going to be way bigger? Not really. Okay, cool. We're out there, though, which is good. I don't know why we were doing it so close to the land. The third and final test was done January of 1951. Not much is known about Paradisus 3, but its first test resulted in no waste being displaced. During its second run, the crew made their way to the islands, and then all communication had stopped. Paradisus 3 and all of its crew had vanished. Okay, I like the setup so far. Ah, haha. I like it when they do that, when they add emphasis to something by kind of lingering on it. Oh, that's the end. All right, cool. Jesus, that's loud. All right, I'm enjoying it so far. The next one is called Dolphin/Killer Whale Cam, Cold Bay, Alaska, 30 meters below sea level. I kind of wish the other one had expanded on what was going on, but I feel as though this is probably just that these all kind of tie into one larger story. Alright, so this one has a cool description. Come check out this retro dolphin killer whale footage. This was taken in 1989, significantly after the events of the first video, when we deployed cameras into the Pacific Ocean to research killer whales. Very cool. This footage has at some point been tampered with and cut. Founded in 1980 by James Crane Hughes and co-founded by Henry Allen Moore, Alta Paradisus Exploration, or APE, specializes in marine life and exploring the Big Blue Sea, currently being run by James's son, Taser Hughes, since 2013, and he has been expanding the company ever since. I love the tasteful exclamation points. Taser has sent out over 90 cameras and 13 deep-sea recorders during his time here and intends to keep growing across the Pacific. Throughout the ocean, we have many cameras ranging anywhere from 20 meters deep, 100 meters, to even 1,700 meters deep. Jesus. The Deep-Sea Hughes camera, also referred to as the Blue Hue, was deployed in 2013. If you have any questions about our company or deep-sea exploration, feel free to contact us. Oh, I'm sure I will definitely contact you. Okay, deep sea cam. Huh. Shaky cam footage is interesting. Whoa, look at that. Honestly, just the deep ocean element is scary all by itself to me. And also fascinating. I mean, we've talked about that before on the channel, though, how, what the hell was that? Huh. Is that like wreckage or something? What is like floating around with it? Don't like those noises. Not a fan of those noises. That sounds very unfriendly. Shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no, we gotta... Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I need to... We had like 1 second. That jingle is so loud. We had like 1 second here. Let's see it. What was that? Show me. There. What is that thing? It almost looks like the spidery thing from before, at the beginning. Okay. Also, why did it get bright like that? Is that some sort of like nuclear reaction or energy reaction in the ocean itself? Interesting. It's not even that far down, 30 meters below sea level. Rig Tragedy 89, Alta Paradisus Exploration. The photo above is footage from a deep-sea oil rig attack. This was taken by unfortunate mechanic Anton Agatep. Out of 89 people on the rig, only one survived. Danny Moore would be the only living witness to this attack for 3 days. Until she took her own life on December 4th, 1989. Damn. We suspect this is the same creature we caught on the dolphin cams earlier this month. Whatever it is, it's harmful, not just to us, but the Alaskan coasts as well. So obviously, the atomic testing that was happening out in the ocean mutated creatures that have been slowly changing, evolving, forming, and moving around as well, because we're going all over the place with these videos. I mean, that's that's a very real fear, I think, with how much just waste that we dispose into the ocean. The idea that things might adapt to that waste or be changed by that waste. It makes a lot of sense. I like it. I like the basic premise of it, even though it is kind of like I've seen that type of premise before, but I mean, there's nothing new under the sun, as we know. All right, photograph of the steel and concrete base plantation. As you can see, it has been visibly damaged. These coasts will cause exploration and deep sea cam expansion to halt until we fix this problem. We will put all extra budget into studying this species. It would be a tremendous help to donate to our cause and the fight to kill this animal. Oh, Jesus. Alright, the series has only had a little bit of imagery so far, but the little bit has been really evocative. What's he doing back there? This one's called The Lost Information Tape, unreleased from 1990. I really like the little jingle. Okay, information videotape. The ocean is a large, vast ecosystem of ever-changing species. True. Over 95% is undiscovered, not as true anymore, as I learned recently. That means there could be creatures down here we couldn't even fathom. While we're on the topic of undiscovered creatures, Alta Paradisus has just discovered a new species. We assume it is some sort of large sea anemone, but the appearance of what looks like legs and a mouth makes us think otherwise. This will be the first time this announcement will be publicized. Speaking of making history, we have captured a photo of it. Do not be alarmed. It is not predaceous. Predaceous. A predator, I guess, is what that's supposed to... I've never seen that word before. Oh, okay. That was the last thing the camera saw before deactivating. I really like this. Weird fun fact, we saw dozens of fish carcasses swimming around this animal as if they were still alive. The creature uses its thousands of small tendrils to control the fish bodies to possibly attract larger fish. Very interesting. I like it. It memorized our name. Do not send anything else. It learned. That creature concept. This one's called My Father's Drawing, but the basic creature concept of it, like, animating the fish around it, the things that it kills, to draw in and lure in larger ones is very evocative. Reminds me of Pennywise from It, when he's got the kids like kind of floating around. I guess I'm thinking more of the movie than the book. It's been a long time since I read that god-awful book, but the kids floating around the big pile of like garbage and toys and whatnot. Yeah, I don't know. Very, very cool. Very cool. My Father's Drawing. Oh, this is what my father saw. What I saw, new species of squid, mouth, how big really? At least 100 meters or bigger. Damn, that's huge. And that's the deepest camera. 17,000 meters deep at the seafloor. Before he was taken in the sea, he said he heard voices. This is what I believe was talking to him. Does anyone know what this is? Can someone help me? Has anyone seen this before? If so, please contact me. This is all I have left of his. Here is what he caught. Oh, damn. Since then, he had not been the same. Please help me. These series are so creative. This one's called Deep Sea Cam from King Cove, Alaska, 450 meters under the ocean. Why does that one look like a face? What the... That is a face. Is that the dad? Oh, that was horrible. This one's called Confessions of a Monster. My Confession by Henry Moore. I killed James Hugh. Oh, what? Okay. I took James and I out on a boat. He could tell I was mad. Of course I was. Wouldn't you be as well? If you found out your best friend killed your daughter. So I fed him to the sea. It wasn't about justice. It was about prevention. He was a monster, just like the one he spent his life chasing, and I fed him to it. We had drinks, and I put some drugged his. Sorry, I cannot pronounce things. He had it coming. I wrapped a poster around his legs so the thing would see. Why? Why would you do that? It recognizes the name. Okay, so it memorized the name. It hates us. Wow, he really went all the way with this. So naturally, when it saw the sign, it came rising to the surface. I looked it in the eyes, and that was the last time I saw him alive. That's him. Notice how the eyes look almost snake-like a little bit. No, maybe no. Never mind. Have fun. Have fun down there, James. Damn, that is evil. Hold on. I noticed that we haven't gotten the descriptions. No, this one doesn't have anything. Okay, that's insane. The person who's making this is 16 years old. Most realistic. What the hell? Most realistic corpse face I've seen in one of these. Haunting. It is haunting. It absolutely is haunting. Okay, how many more do we have? We've got 2 more. Let's keep going. Thank you for joining me, by the way. I hope you're having a good evening so far. Hope you've been enjoying the more frequent uploads.
All documented sightings of the large Actinaria 1990 to 91. All documented sightings of the large Actinaria 1990 to 2013. As sightings of what we are dubbing the Actinaria increase, we intend to expand security and surveillance efforts across the coasts of the Alaskan Peninsula. We want nothing more than for the citizens of Alaska to be safe while venturing into water, as the Actinaria has already caused many ship accidents. As these attacks grow, the risk of the discovery of this creature does as well. We not only need to fight for security and safety, but for the confidentiality of the Actinaria. Many pictures have already been surfacing online of the Actinaria, and many forums and chat rooms have been discussing the possibilities of what this could be. Taken from King Cove, Alaska, and posted onto Facebook by Jared Grimes on March 7th. 2013. Taken from Kodiak, Alaska by Sam Alberts and posted onto both Instagram and Twitter on April 13th, 2013.
People would call it AI.
Taken from Volkovsky, Alaska and posted onto Reddit on March 10th, 2013 by user Clam2Oasis. Since finding the former posts, the users have been dealt with and the posts have been taken
The users have been dealt
Do
with.
not post about this anywhere.
Do not. Okay, where is this going? So this broadcast, right? Last warning from 2013 is intending to. It seems like it's intending to inform people who are already aware, possibly within the APE organization itself. To stop people from sharing it. But then it says so it's saying that they took care of people who posted stuff about it, and we need to stop people from knowing about it. So the fact that they're saying they need to stop people from knowing about it means this isn't for public consumption because we're literally revealing its existence within the video logic itself. But then it says, do not post about this anywhere. And if you see something, keep it to yourself, which feels like it's more towards a general audience. I have no idea who this is supposed to be for. And I don't know if that's like, if that is intentional or if it was, I'm trying to like rationalize it in an intentional way. If it's just a mistake, then I'm being stupid by overanalyzing it. But I'm like wondering if parts of the video are instructional. No, because it's still got the little logo down there. I have no idea who it's for. If you see something, keep it to yourself. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm sharing it with lots of people, so thank you in advance. Alta Paradisus. There's only one video left. I don't think the series is over yet either, which is exciting. I'm excited to see where it goes next. All right, last one, Sea Trap. This one's a little longer too, which is exciting. Doors when it bursts. Oh shit. No. Let me see. Let me know what that said. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Bro, let me see what that said. Okay. Who shut up the sea behind doors when it burst forth from the womb? Interesting.
Ocean exploration company Alta Paradisus has announced their new armed submersible, the Jonah.
An armed submersible. Okay, so they're trying to kill them now.
Supposedly searching for the local legend and king of the sea tarantula. Many natives in the region say it's true, while others will call it a hoax. What do you think?
The sea tarantula. I love how deep fried all the imagery is. Built with military grade steel. Able to reach depths of 1,700 meters. Yep. We're definitely gonna kill it. I'm sure. Like that submarine that that billionaire went down in. Ooh. Though we have attempted many times, we have been unsuccessful in our attempt to communicate with James. James? During each recorded log of James, we've heard him muttering the name of his colleague. Damn, he's still alive. Or, well, not alive. I bet he's dead, but it's being reanimated kind of by the thing. Or he is somehow still alive, or some part of him is. Very strange. Also, this music right here is reminding me of playing Super Metroid and Metroid Fusion in their like re-released versions on the Wii U. Those games were so good. You know, the original Super Metroid made me cry when I finished it, when the little guy sacrifices itself for you. Horrible. It's so sad. Such a cool game. I love the atmosphere of that game. James Hughes video log. I should replay it. I should play it on the channel. Damn. Oh, it's so well, like this, the imagery here is really good. I want Henry. He wants Henry to join him. Henry Moore, the current COO, will be acting as the helmsman of this mission. Oh no. The Jonah will descend 450 meters into the Gulf of Alaska. Okay, so they've kind of stuck around North Pacific. They did say North Pacific earlier. May God be with you, and the devil in hell stay beneath you. Gulf of Alaska. The JCH Trench. The James Crane Hughes Trench homes the Octonaria. The following is a photograph of the trench taken from Deep Sea Cam 2. Here's the original photograph brightened. Oh, we just saw the... here's the photograph, guys. This is my favorite photograph of all time. All right, sorry. Anyways. I'm so funny. All right, Are those humans that have been drawn in by the creature, or is the creature slowly mutating into humanoid shapes? I have no idea. We have discovered that the Octonaria has a radius of 300 meters around itself of its own appendages. Godspeed to the Jonah. All we can do is pray. The thing's massive. Amen. Also, if it was born out of radiation, I don't think that bombing it... I mean, maybe, but... Goodbye, Henry. Why are we listening to slowcore all of a sudden? Science crushes motorist, what? Kind of. Rock and roll nightclub. Alright. Hell yeah. Let's go. That was great. I enjoyed that. Okay. So that was super, super cool. That was Alta Paradisus. In the description it says, and throw them into the blazing furnace where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth, which reminds me of both it reminds me of two different stories from the Bible. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego and the blazing furnace. I believe those names go together, if I'm remembering correctly. And then the weeping and gnashing of teeth is in the descriptions of hell, which is interesting because I didn't notice until that last reference to hell. I haven't noticed any sort of like religious imagery, and it might just be because they think it's cool, you know. It is, but I'm not. I don't know if it's like going to signify deeper themes that have to do with religion. I have no idea. But all right, that was Alta Paradisus by Elite. As far as it's gone so far, the most recent video premiered in 2024. And then I think they started another project. I hope they return to this one because it's really cool. But yeah, I think that you guys should go give the original project some love and some support. The link will be down below in the description. You should watch it for yourself. You should look in the descriptions, find anything that I didn't. Let me know anything that I missed down below. And thank you so much for joining me. I will see you tomorrow. We are Legion. See you in the next transmission. This video is made possible by the cool supporters over on Patreon. Thank you, Kira, AJ, Dark Beast, Blackest Bile, Mangy Coyote, Cuba, Bat Noise, Phoenix, Hadley, Bees, Joy, Amelia, Boris, Panflute, Thomas, Audrey, Justin, Lou, Ray, ZK, Tom, Dave, Elkie, Stardrop, Nude, George, Joseph, Mr. Fox, JK Possum, Kyojin, Drarko, and Jude Big Boy.